Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6 sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys, cause I break the chains. They try to hurt me, I'ma push back, just wait and you'll see. Please excuse me, your honor, but you can't hold me no longer. Can't you feel the vibrations? I broke out and left traces. Go ahead, try to catch me if you can, man. You'll be looking all night, I'm the Sandman. New York, London to Japan. I'ma show the whole world who I am. Boom, boom, boom. Major look.
Once again, thanks for tuning in. You're listening to World Combat Sports. What's good? Yes, this is quite different. You know what I'm saying? This is my second one today. Every now and then I might be consistent with doing, a couple a day, to give you that injection of topics that you're looking for. Shout out to the WCS supporters first and foremost, man. And as I always say, I hope I wouldn't have to stress it, but if you're in the building, hit the like button. Share the content and sub to the channel if you ain't already subbed. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel. Donate to the channel if you see fit. You know what I'm saying? The Cash App is floating across the screen. This right here is a little bit off boxing. Definitely not on the NBA. They have absolutely nothing to do with it. But me as a grown-ass man, I look at it like it's a damn good topic to talk about. It would be good to have a panel. I'm not sure how many brothers would, have something to say about my topic, from which you see the thumbnail of Russell Westbrook, who is currently a Los Angeles Laker, NBA professional basketball player. Pictures have went viral of Russell Westbrook wearing a pleated white skirt. It's not a kilt. It's a pleated white skirt. No matter how people want to sway it and finesse it and put their own little twine on it, you know what I'm saying? That's a skirt. It reminds me of growing up. Some of the ladies in the church used to wear the same damn thing. They put the pleats in it. They rocked it with a blouse or a belt, and it is what it is. They might have rocked it with a V-neck blouse. I don't know. But this I want to know from you all, right? Happen to step on in front of the lens wearing a skirt. We already know Westbrook has always been about fashion. Crazy. I mean, he coming there with some crazy outfits. He's all about fashion. But is this that turning point, that defining moment, him coming over to LA? Maybe, he's trying to blossom a little bit more in the fashion industry, right? Maybe he wants to do his own thing. And someone in that area explained to Russell what he needed to do to get to the next level in the fashion industry. Because we all know that the fashion industry has a lot of homosexual or gay affiliate messages that they put out there. What is the message of Russell Westbrook? Was it the message that he's willing to wear anything now when it comes to fashion? Or he's trying to start his own business somewhat? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure how to take it. So, as a black man, Russell Westbrook being a black man, right? Of course, his own people would denigrate the shit out of him because blacks, we will lay down. It's not like it's not a single black out here that's gay, all right? But when you're a public figure and you're playing a sport like Russell Westbrook and you're known, you're one of the top tier athletes, then you end up rocking a fashion such as a skirt. People may drive home a different type of vengeance towards Russell Westbrook because you don't see too many openly gay individuals in the NBA. I'm not saying it isn't because I knew for a fact it was at one point. I know the twins, one of them was gay or whatever, and whoever else. But this is not about that per se. This is all about is Russell Westbrook trying to turn the corner and start his own fashion? Is he at a point right now where he met with some people and they pretty much explained to him that this is the next step? This is what you must do. Are you willing to do this? I need to see you out there in this skirt. I need to see you out here wearing this skirt. Now, can I say Russell Westbrook was absolutely confident in wearing this? I don't know, man. You know, when we bite our lip, you know, when we were smaller, when we had a little, we had a lot of skepticism. We was shy, or we was like, damn, I'm not sure if I want to do this. We will bite on both of our lips. You know what I'm saying? We'll bite both of our lips, our top and bottom lip. We're like, I'm not sure this. God damn, I'm a little bit uncomfortable. Russell Westbrook in the picture to the right, he got his tongue sticking out. I mean, he don't seem 150% confident in being in front of the camera. He's pretty much digesting the fact of all the reactions and the responses he's going to get to this. And being in a man's sport like the NBA, um, I'm pretty sure it can get brutal along with social media. This unfortunately is becoming like the norm now, man. With men, black men wearing dresses, you know, it's becoming the norm, and people feel like it's a freaking forbidden language to give your opinion. It's almost like they want you to agree to it, but when you disagree, they want to say you homophobic. That's not the case. Now, for Russell Westbrook, he has one thing going for him. Russell Westbrook aggressiveness on the basketball court is bar none one of the top when it comes to his intensity as a professional basketball player. It is no question this dude plays like a Tasmanian devil. He's a ball hog, but his aggressiveness and tenacious type of mentality when he's on the court is bar none one of the best in the game, man. He's a beast. I don't see any femininity issues, in Russell Westbrook. With him trying to cross over, I don't see any of that. But what I will assume is I believe that Russell Westbrook has a business venture. I believe Westbrook is dealing with a bunch of people in that particular industry that are for the LGBT, and there's a lot of individuals who are considered gatekeepers to where he may potentially want to go in this particular business he's trying to pursue. I may be way off. I may be way off the mark, but we all know in these industries, man, these Hollywood, movies, fashion, business, it all depends, man. Some crazy avenues has to be taken. You know what I'm saying? We've seen so many black men. We've seen Kevin Hart say he'll never wear a dress. Boom. Days later, weeks later, he's in a dress. You know what I'm saying? We've seen plenty of black men like Martin Lawrence um, just basically portray a woman on TV. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people want to take it as comedy. Whenever you see most black men in a dress, it's for comedy. They want to make it funny. They want you to just overlook the fact that you have another black man in a dress. They want you to overlook the fact that it's demasculization. You know what I'm saying? You're demasculizing this man by putting him in a dress. That's not what we was raised off of. But the more and more you put it on TV in front of the younger generations, you're going to have some kids out here saying, it's not a problem. Why are you mad? It's not a problem. They wear kilts. In certain countries, they wear kilts. So what's the problem? Why are you mad? It's okay to have a different style over here in America. Don't be mad at Westbrook for wearing a skirt. Eddie V209, what's good with you? He said, oh, hell no. The Illuminati's always dressing black men as women. That shit is effed up. I'm not really addressing secret societies, but I get where you come from, 209. I get it. And you may be absolutely on point with your statement, but I don't have the knowledge to speak on it. I can go off what I know as far as reading up on them, but I have no physical. I don't have any direct source to sit up here and tell my audience, okay, this is what it may be. It may be a secret society that's telling Russell Westbrook, in order for you to make it to this level in the fashion industry, you need to wear some garments that goes against what you're used to as a black man, as a man in general. You're used to wearing pants and a top. We're going to put you in a top and we're going to change up the bottom. We're going to put you in a skirt. Are you fine with that? It's fashion, Russell. Just think of it as fashion, Mr. Westbrook. Are you cool with that? I mean, everyone knows who you are, Westbrook. This is going to go viral. Come on, Russell. Come on, man. What do you say? Come on, buddy. What do you say? You want to do this, buddy? This is going to change things. And Russell comes out here with a white pleated skirt on. It just looks all bad to me. It just looks all bad because Russell on the court, he has that grit. You know what I'm saying? He hustles. He's a dog. But with the NBA, you have individuals like Russell Westbrook who have basically gave us the message a long time ago that he's all about fashion. He wore some incredible outfits now. But this right here brings the question mark into play. Like, what is this about? Is it strictly him just saying, fuck it, I'll do what the hell I want, none of y'all signing my checks? Or it's a darker message where there may be individuals that are at the gate, and he went up there and had a sit down with table talks, and they pretty much explained to Russell Westbrook, this is what you got going on, man. We can help you out there, Westbrook. Your platform and who you are and your name, oh my God, Westbrook, absolutely we can help you out. But are you willing to help us out? That's what we need to know, Mr. Westbrook. Are you willing to help us out? What you mean help you out? We can get you through to the next level. We can. You know we can. We have all the connections. We have all the bridges that you need to cross. We just need for you, Mr. Westbrook, to pay the toll that it takes to get across that bridge. Are you willing to do that? Hey, do me a favor, y'all. Go get that garment. Bring out the garment. Oh, Mr. Westbrook, when you see this garment, oh, it's gonna leave you flustered. You're gonna say to yourself, wow, this is a beautiful piece of work. And they come out there, they unveil this skirt. Because I doubt they unveiled the top. Look, I'm looking at it like this. Laugh if you want. The top looked like a part of an outfit that Russell initially walked in there with pants, walked into the meeting. He had some pants to go with that top he has on, right? Sat down. And when he left that meeting, they said, you can keep the top. We're going to send a message just with the bottom alone. Okay? And when they unveiled this shit to Westbrook, he probably has some inner thoughts. He's probably, self-reflecting. Oh, shit. Oh, this is what they've been talking about. Oh, damn. They want me to wear a skirt. You know how long it is. When they was pulling it up, he's probably saying, oh, shit, they want me to wear a dress? They want me to wear a dress now? Oh, damn. And he's sitting there in front of these people that's really got their eyes. They're gazing down Westbrook. They looking at him. They're like, hey, it's beautiful, isn't it? Look at the color. Look at that color. This is only the first half of it, Russell. We're starting from the bottom up. You can keep that. You can keep the top you wore in here, but we want to change out that bottom half and slide you on a skirt right quick. What do you say? What do you say, buddy? What do you say? Yes or no? What do you say? And obviously, somebody in Russell's team and him got together and they talked this out. He might have called up Young Jock. Because I remember Young Jock wearing a full-blown dress. Blue, too. Remember the colors now. Blue. Young Jock wore a dress. Kevin Hart wore a blue dress. Plenty of other actors out there that was black who wore a dress. I think Wesley Snipes did. Eddie Murphy, Martin. Man, that's too many to name. Pretty sure Will Smith wore a dress in his heyday. When he made this decision and walked out there, they made sure that they took these pictures. If I would have posted these pictures of Russell Westbrook, people would have been like, man, why you do the brother like that? If I would have seen Westbrook, Jamie Foxx, right. You're right. Jamie Foxx, a lot. You're talking about the secret society shit. Jamie Foxx, I know some true shit about Jamie Foxx from the freaking horse's mouth for real. But if I would have posted this pic as another black man, because not too many people know the photographer who lensed the moment in this case, but if it was me, I know it would have been straight up backlash, because they would have said, I'm trying to portray Russell Westbrook as somebody that he isn't. But me, I just never could see myself, no matter what tier monetarily that I'm on right now, what level. If I was trying to pursue another venture and I had to get there by putting on a dress, it would never happen. It would never happen, man. If I had to put on a skirt, it would never happen. If I had to put on these shoes that look like heels, and they just it's a different type of platform there, Scotty. Don't worry about it. No, can't go back to, no, can't do it. Well, you from Atlanta, Georgia? Nope, can't do it. That don't mean shit. I know there's a lot of his peers in the NBA looking at this and they laughing their ass off, man. Real talk. They laughing their ass off at what he has going on right now. But they probably not gonna come at him sideways unless he piss them off. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably say, man, go put on the skirt, nigga, you lame ass nigga. You know, they'll probably say that shit on the court. At least he's coming back on a team. If he wins the championship, shit, nobody ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, that was just Russell being Russell. He's a different type of guy. He's just a different dude. That's why he wore the skirt. If he comes back and finally get a chip, then it's all gonna be under the bridge, and people are just gonna let that shit flow downstream and be done with it. But know this: these pictures are still making their rounds, and believe it or not, there's people believing that Russell is at that gatekeeper status where he had to go through and cross over a little bit fashion wise and appease those who has the key for him to grow in the fashion industry. There's a pecking order in the fashion industry, man. We know that. Don't kid yourself. There's a pecking order. There's an absolute pecking order, man. There's a position of authority. There's a hierarchy. There are individuals who's been in that thing for a long time and they make the calls. I don't like seeing my boy Russell Westbrook in a skirt. Real talk. I don't like it, man. I see enough of them down here in the A, but they don't have near the platform that Russell Westbrook has. You know, I, they always want to make it seem like it's a white skirt, but most of them on TV, the celebs, the actors, they have a dark color skirt, man, a dress. You know, I don't know what y'all take on that. Dennis Rodman all over again. I didn't mention Dennis Rodman because people was looking at him as an individual that really chose to do that. Like Dennis Rodman is that wild. He's a wild dude. So Dennis Rodman dressing in dresses and shit and wearing dresses. I mean, he's been known to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Be involved with the same sex or whatever. Um, he's a wild dude. He's known to throw some of the most outlandish parties, wild parties that you would ever be a part of while he was playing basketball. So I don't see Russell Westbrook there yet. If he comes in with a full blown dress and he puts a damn blazer over the dress, then we would know for certain that Russell Westbrook has checked in. Russell Westbrook has checked in. That means Russell Westbrook, if he takes it that far, that means he has made the decision to check in with those who are in charge of that fashion industry on where he's trying to go in his second career. He wants to be a part of something. So you getting it firsthand, man. You're looking at it right here in the pictures. You're looking at it firsthand in the pictures, man. I don't know why they put these pictures out. With him, sticking his tongue, the way it is, looking goofy, and then biting on his lips. That's a no-no when you're taking pictures. That's a no-no. That's not even photos that you select as the best photos when you're trying to portray that money shot. These are not money shots. All these are is someone taking pictures, portraits of Russell Westbrook while he's out, because that was part of the plan. That was part of the agreement for him to put on a damn skirt. That's what he did. Mark Nash, what's good? What's good? Shout out to Mark Nash in the building. What up, WCS? Kanye started all these dudes wearing skirts and calling it fashion. How fashion? I don't know. I mean, Kanye might be in the picture, but we also have to look at. Um, I'm not sure who started first. Let me look it up right quick. But I remember this other dude that did it before Kanye, though. We know Lil Uzi Vert did it, but that was after Kanye, I think. What about Young Thug? Young Thug was in a dress, wasn't he? Didn't Young Thug come out? He was in a dress. Yeah, Young Thug wore a dress. He actually wore the whole thing from the shoulders down. He's been in multiple dresses. Young Thug, absolutely multiple. I'm for sure the Young Thug did it before Kanye West. Now, anyway it goes, man. Once again, it's another one. It's another one of our people. Black man in a dress. TJ say facts WCS LOL a different type of money shot. Yeah, it is a different type of money shot, man. It's the money shot to pass that message. You're absolutely right. It's a different type of money shot. Not more so the individual taking the perfect picture as if he was a model, but their whole message in this frame right here is to allow you to admire the outfit that Russell Westbrook has on. That's all. They just want you to admire. It's okay. They just want to send a message and say, men, go pick up your this skirt. Go pick it up. They want that shit to sell out. It's a pleated skirt too. A pleated skirt. That's a pleated skirt, man. Damn. What happened to a good suit that never goes out of style? Like I said earlier, I believe Russell Westbrook came into the meeting with the top with some jeans or some slacks on, and they just basically said, you know what, we're gonna give you 50% of the ticket to cross the cost cross the bridge. We're gonna charge you 50% of the toll across the bridge, and that 50% is the skirt. We're gonna start at the skirt, and then we're gonna work towards the dress. You know what I'm saying? That dress is going to be something that he may throw a blazer on to kind of smooth it out and say it's just fashion. Because we all know if a grown ass man come out into the public eye with a full blown dress on, you've been bitch made right there. It's no fashion to it. Nothing. It's no fashion to that shit. Zero. They wanted to say we're gonna keep it masculine up top with the little jacket on, the little sweater jacket, and then we're gonna demasculinize him from the waist below with a damn pleated white skirt. Tyler Perry don't count, Eddie. Tyler Perry don't count because we already knew what it was with Tyler Perry. That ain't a shocker. Him playing Medea, we already know what that was. You know what I'm saying? Kanye on the Watch the Throne tour in a leather kilt. So Kanye was in a kilt. So if we're gonna bring kilt into it, which I try to stay away from the kilt perspective because a lot of cats that wear the kilt, they try to sway around from wearing the actual skirt because we all know what the kilt, it's been worn for decades. So I try to stay away from that because this absolutely looked like a skirt to me. But if you want to see individuals of our pastime that wore the kilt, I didn't really post the pic up here because people get butt hurt. You know what I'm saying? They get absolutely butt hurt about me posting certain, but my covering it, I have to post the shit. I have to. I'm not sitting up here trying to make certain individuals look different, but you have pictures out here of individuals, you know. And look at Leonidas. Leonidas over there to the right, that looks like a kilt. You know what I'm saying? He has the satchel in front. Then of course Kanye, we remember this. And then Vin Diesel, that looks like a Photoshop, but it's not. That's him. Real talk. What about this guy right here? Muhammad Ali, he wore a kilt back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you some pictures that I had in the background that I wasn't even gonna put up here. But what about this guy right here? He was a killer in the ring. He was a beast. Sonny Liston walking down with a kilt. I think with the kilt is different when you have the entire um ensemble. You know what I'm saying? That right there doesn't look as bad with the kilt. You feel me? But let's once again let's go back into the to another picture. This is Sonny Liston in a different picture. I mean, seems like he having fun. But what does that have to do with Russell Westbrook? It has nothing. So I'm just putting it out there that there have been athletes back in the past that was able to don the kilt, and not too many people are gonna say anything about it because it very much attaches itself to tradition. Dresses, that isn't a tradition. They want it to be a normality to a point. In order for them to make it a dress code like that, basically on the opposite sex or normality, they have to keep on with the presentations and the presentations and the presentations. That's all you're going to see. If they keep on putting it on live TV, if they keep on providing you the photos, if they keep on putting it on every commercial that you see, if they continue to exploit some of the big names that's in Hollywood, in the entertainment industry, music industry, if they continue to do that, then you have more and more people trying to be the one to say, okay, let me do this. Let me be the one who do it. You sure you want to do this? It's cool. Let's make a video and we're going to show a short clip of me wearing this particular dress or a short clip of me wearing a skirt. Seriously, I mean, that's what I get from it, y'all. Lil Nas X, man, Tyler Creator. I'm trying to look at it this way there, Eddie. I'm trying to look at the men who I consider to be heterosexuals. You know what I'm saying? That actually go out and, they have companions who are women. It's been said time and time again with the controversy with Tyler Creator and Will Smith, Jaden Smith. It's some weirdo shit. And then we all know that Lil Nas X, we're talking about an individual who has become the most flamboyant artist out there. With him just coming out with a picture as if he's pregnant, he's just doing too much. That's what he feels he had to do. I can't imagine what his personal life is like. Seriously. Him doing all this shit, catering to that community. Hey, man, I'm moving on. He's on a whole nother level for real. He's so young. He's so young in life too. So I don't know, man. He just seems like that dude is gonna get so deep. It's all fun right now, and then it's gonna turn very, very dark. Where he's gonna get on here and start talking about how depressed he is, and he was just doing things for attention, and it didn't work out. I mean, come on, man. You got to keep on building up your hit songs. You know what I'm saying? You have to continue to build upon Old Town. You have to continue to do it. If you can't do it, you're gonna get depressed. People ain't gonna give a fuck about you. They don't give a damn you come out here trying to get attention with having new males in your video and putting out pictures as if you're pregnant. Don't nobody want to continue to see that. They get mad at Boosie for talking this shit, but come on, man. And shout out to Boosie, man. I seen him in Golden Corral. I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen Boosie recently in Golden Corral, man. You know what I'm saying? He was with his family though. I said, "What's up, Boosie?" But I'm a grown ass man. I ain't looking for him to say what's up to me. I just said, "What's up, man?" It was good to see him in ATL with his family and all that. But yeah, he was in Golden Corral, chilling, eating, eating like the next man. You know what I'm saying? He called it a kilt, but it's not a kilt without the pattern, and that ain't even his culture of heritage. Absolutely. Start putting your comments up here, man. Say what you want to about Tyler Perry wearing a Medea dress. Tyler Perry doesn't walk around like this on the street and a Medea dress. That's true words. Tyler Perry, he doesn't have to walk around in public with a dress on because his persona and the business of entertainment, everybody knows who he is. And also, they know that Tyler Perry is also one of the premier producers down here in ATL. He actually purchased an old army base down here which has his studio. He has an entire freaking studio throughout that half of the base that he purchased. But yeah, of course, yeah, he walks around. He's professional, but everybody knows Tyler Perry, who he is, and everything like that. And it's just he's doing what he's doing. But I truly think he's on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Vin Diesel. Yep. Facts, the kilt pointless for black folks to wear. I don't see where it blends into a culture that we was about. Like blacks, we can pretty much grow a culture. We're that talented to grow a culture and inject certain aspects to it and continue to, you know, evolve. Black people can do that, man. If you go to these, look, I can tell you, I can prove it to you. If you go to these professional games, whether it be NFL, basketball, um, concert, boxing, any of them, they're playing some hip hop. They playing some type of hip hop. If you look at the TV shows, it might not be black orientated, but sure enough, you're gonna get some hip hop in there. If you watch a boxing weigh-in, what are they playing? It may be two potential white fighters that's fighting, but they always play hip hop. So blacks, we have no problem with growing the culture. It's just these skirts don't have anything to do with the culture. They absolutely don't. It has nothing to do with how we come up. Now, they try to make it seem that way in the fashion, or when it comes to beauticians. You know, every dude that does hair, majority of them, they have a different type of tone to their voice, if you know what I mean. But when it comes to straight up culture, man, we have so much that we can do that we don't have to involve dresses and skirts. We don't. Heavyweight champion of the world, Sonny Liston, draped in a kilt on his way to attend a fight as a Paisley Ice Rink, 1963. Absolutely, man. Drop that knowledge, man. Drop that knowledge. I got it. If you're in that country or in your culture, put your skirt on. But Russell's a black man from California. How does this make sense? That's what I'm trying to find out from y'all. I'm trying to get the audience opinions. How does this blend in to the direction that Russell Westbrook is going? Like we all know, he's en route to kickstart his basketball career. The back half of his basketball career with the LA Lakers. Um, I'm just putting out assumptions. He's in LA now. He's on the West Coast. He's been in the fashion for quite some time, and he may have been dealing with some individuals over here in LA that deals with fashion. We all know New York City deals with fashion heavy. ATL deals with fashion heavy. But we're not understanding what is the core to this. What is the message behind this dress, man? Is it truly fashion that Russell Westbrook has? Because I don't think he'll ever come out and let us know what he had to go through to wear that dress out on the damn catwalk. And for somebody to take pictures of the man, he didn't look comfortable with me. He didn't look comfortable, man. No way. He's doing way too much. He had a hit with Old Town Road. He didn't have to do all that. I think 209 said it earlier. He mentioned something about the secret society. And if you look at Lil Nas X, he seemed to be associated and affiliated with something dark. For him to come out with a shoe with blood in it, a drop of blood in it, that got shut down. For him to, just become this flamboyant type dude. Like when he finally came out, so to speak, ever since he so-called came out, he's been trying to make himself seem like he's Boy George back in the day. Culture Club. But those of you that grew up back then, the one that said, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, you get the point. He's act like he's trying to be damn Boy George, man. He's trying to come out here and be an attention seeker. He's trying to be the conversational piece. But what is Russell Westbrook doing? Is Westbrook trying to be the conversation piece because of his fashion interests, or he's trying to be the conversational piece because he has to be? He was forced to walk out there in public and have people take pictures of him. Nas X is appearing more and more like an industry plant. I hear that all the time, man, with certain people that's doing a lot. They said the same shit about Megan Thee Stallion. Like they say Megan Thee Stallion is an industry plant. Nas X, man, he just came out of nowhere with Old Town Road. I mean, I had to delete that from my playlist now. You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, I had this shit in there before he said what he said. I might have listened to it, once or twice in a year. You know what I'm saying? But now that shit is non-existent. Nas is appearing more and more like an industry plant. Boosie didn't have none of that for Tyson energy. Yeah, I know. He don't have to be so. I can't tell a man how to be in public because the man was shot at. I mean, he's probably on his guard in public, so I'm not even gonna go there. But I just the way he was moving, I wouldn't say he was doing anything bad. He just didn't seem like he wanted to be fucked with. Period. Like he had a mean look on his face. He didn't want to be spoken to. He just was there with his kids to eat, and I respect that. He's there with his kids, family, doing what the hell he want to do. So, yeah, man, when he stepped in there with Mike Tyson, who is absolutely, if you look at that Joe Budden interview, oh my God, what's going on with Mike? I think if Russell Westbrook hotbox with Mike Tyson right now, after this picture came out, shit, he may find himself in a whole nother conversation. Mike want to goddamn take a break and say, Russell, come back here for a second. Come back here for a second. There's no need to be scared. I'm Mike Tyson. Come back here for a second. We're just gonna have a conversation. Come on, Russell. Russell, what are you scared of, Russell? There's no need to be scared, Russell. You're still going to be able to have the opener with the LA Lakers. I just want to talk to you. I like your skirt. I like your skirt there, Russell. Do me a favor, Russell. Oh, man. Man, I'm damn near 50 years old. Professor Griff, a public enemy, talked about this 20 years ago. True. I am in my 50s. So I know what you're talking about with Professor Griff and the controversy he went through, with PE. Yeah, that's the shit I grew up off of. Where hip hop was like the groups back then, you rarely even knew of an individual that was gay. Like even in school, we only had one dude in the entire high school that might have been gay. Seriously. They can't say you're born that way when I only saw one dude that was freaking gay in the entire time I was in high school, man. Entire time I was in high school. Now that shit is commonplace, like they feeding it in prenatal care. Get this smoke. What's good, man? What's good? Get this smoke in the building, man. Well, I can tell y'all this. If y'all choose to jump on the panel, man, and talk about this, y'all more than welcome to do it, because I would definitely like to hear your perspective. You know, does this mean anything about Russell Westbrook, you know, sending a message that he's finally crossed over to the dark side? You know what I'm saying? Does this mean anything? I'm just disappointed in him. I'm not. I'm not 100% disappointed because I'm just. I don't know Russell Westbrook outside of the uniform. You know what I'm saying? The only time I've really seen him dress a certain way was when they were showing him walking into a game, right? You know, just like Cam Newton and a lot of other people, right? But in his personal life, there seems not to be any type of drama or speculation when it comes to Russell Westbrook. Professor Griff stepped into the Ali Bashir Clarissa Shield craziness. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, we all know how Professor Griff get down. We all know how Professor Griff get down now. That dude was released from. I mean, he had a lot of controversy. Like Professor Griff was that dude. Like he was outspoken back in the day with no social media. Shit, that dude was out there. Him, man, come on, man. Those of you that was back there know how it was with Professor Griff. That dude was pro-black to the pro-black to the pro-black. You know what I'm saying? Fight the Power. Look, when Fight the Power came out by PE, it wasn't time you couldn't get in. You got in your ride. You couldn't hear that playing. Everybody was damn bumping that Fight the Power. You know, black people felt invigorated. Like, God damn, PE. Come on, man. These black kids today, kids in general, you really don't hear them playing Fight the Power. That's a motherfucking classic, man. Fight the Power. You have Flavor Flav get Fight the Power. That was a motherfucking classic, man. What is Russell Westbrook fighting right now? Is he trying to jump out? Is Russell Westbrook trying to jump out? You know what I'm saying? Is he done fighting the power? Are we going to look at Westbrook any different when he's on the court? I seriously doubt it. People are going to say, you know, that's the same Russell Westbrook that's been goddamn dogging dudes out on the court for years. But like I said earlier, when it comes down to him winning the championship, if that happens and he achieved that, then no one's going to say anything. Jews, jury, Professor Griff. Russ been a fashion victim. So you think it's just a fashion victim? You don't think he's on the dark side? He had to cross the bridge to get to him potentially trying to do his own thing. Because look at this, look at this smoke. When Kanye West wanted to do it, what happened? When Kanye West wanted to come out with those Harriet Tubman specials, you know what I'm saying, for the Underground Railroad, didn't he come out with a skirt on before he released his clothing line for all those who still trapped in the Underground Railroad? Kanye West is on his way to give you some clothes to make it the rest of the trip. Didn't he have to wear a skirt? I'm thinking, didn't Kanye, before he released his clothing line, because the shoes was good. You know, the shoes was good. But I'm talking about when he came out with the clothing line, didn't he have to wear that skirt though? I might be wrong, man. And I kind of wholeheartedly disagree with Russell being a fashion victim, because at the end of the day, Russell's a strong willed individual. You trying to tell me the man can be an absolute tyrant on the basketball court, vicious, but yet walk into a room and allow somebody to damn use him as a speed bump and set him up to be a fashion victim, all because they know he loves fashion? We don't know, man. We don't know what went on behind closed door. But all I'm telling you is, this shit is absolutely disappointing to me. I don't like it, man. Seriously, I don't like it. It looks goofy in a lot of ways. Just his expression in general. He wasn't ready for the shot. He wasn't ready for that walk. He wasn't ready to be out in public. And these are two different scenes now. These are two different settings with Westbrook. Look at it. They're not the same backdrop. Now, I'm gonna tell you, it's Photoshop. You know, it's relevant now. But these are two different backdrops. So they was parading him around in certain areas. I can't say it's high traffic. Anybody tell me, is this in New York? Is this in New York? Because the one on the right looked like he might be in Martha's Vineyard somewhere, and the one on the left looked like he might be down in NYC. But why with the same outfit on, though? This might be Photoshop, man. They might have put him in different backgrounds. Easy. You know what I'm saying? They might have put him in different backgrounds, man. They might have took his actual picture and put it in different backgrounds. Real talk. UK in the building. What's good, man? Say salute, world. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Y'all tell me. Smoke say it was a fashion. He was a fashion victim. What's going on, Smoke? How you feel, bro?
Hey, what's up, bro? Come back.
Yeah, please elaborate. I know you'll break down the dialogue.
Well, I'm just saying that he's been a habitual line stepper when it comes to fashion for some time now. Mm-hmm. I think he's picked up the torch from Dwayne Wade. I think they're battling for, like, you know, most I guess, like, I'm moving the goalpost as what's acceptable gender expression.
Did Dwayne Wade wear a dress though? Did he wear a skirt yet?
I don't remember. He wore something. I remember it was like floral and pink and like nut. I don't know, man. It was like both of them. I'm just saying that they were definitely like pushing the envelope as to, like, you know, acceptable gender attire.
But you have to say, I
think him in the pleated tennis skirt. With the chat, I mean, he's definitely, you know, it's not something that I would put on. I don't know that I could.
You ain't gonna get that shit.
I don't think. Here's the other thing: is I don't think he pulls it off. Like, it doesn't. I'm not quite sure what he's going for in this, because it doesn't seem like he's going anywhere. He said, I don't know where the wallet is, where the keys to the car are. It just seems like, exactly. Yeah, this seems like I'm not quite sure what's going on with it, but yeah, that's what I think. I cross dressers, like I think that cross dressers are still like heterosexual, right? Like, you can just like to wear women's clothes and that's just your thing. I don't know if you'd go like gay because he likes to wear women's clothes. And, you know, and now I have to go into my bag of, like, I'm not sure.
So let me
You're killing me right now with this conversation, really. I'm on here because, you know, I got to stand up for California basketball. And also, okay. I haven't been on your stream in a minute, and I don't have.
I haven't been on in a minute.
Okay, cool.
But so I want to ask you this: what tennis skirt is this? Is this a tennis skirt that Chris Everett Lloyd wore back in the 40s?
Oh my God, no! What
tennis skirt is this, dog?
I'm not okay. So, right. So
You trying
it's
to
a
objectify? You trying to objectify this man and put him in a tennis skirt? I didn't say nothing about a tennis skirt.
I mean, that's what the thumbnail is, right? I'm just identifying. He's wearing a cardigan and a tennis skirt. Like it's from like it's a fashion. Like it's something that let's say you may see around like 1930s, right, on a tennis court, like the full length job, maybe the 40s.
Okay, all right. I mean, I look at a tennis skirt is much more higher above the knees than that. That looks like an absolute bottom half to a church outfit or something to that
Right,
nature.
right. So I'm just saying like this the style, right? So if it was higher, you'd see that that's what they wear for tennis, right? That's just the style of kind of skirting. It's like pleated and the drape, but it's just long as shit. So they don't typically
Do
wear
you
it.
believe this ensemble is strictly fashion, or do you believe, like Spencer said? Spencer said Russ in a dress was him paying his dues, like Cat Williams said. Do you believe that is partially what's going on here with him being out in public wearing this outfit?
All right. So there's so how deep does a culture go? Like the guy is from that part that you're talking from. So like you don't have to be. He is in entertainment, right? And he also is in Hollywood, but he's also from there. So is it like it's kind of like is it the tail wagging the dog? Is the what dog wagging the tail? Like he could just be a product of his environment, right? He didn't have to necessarily kiss the ring. The dude's rich as shit. I mean, does he need to cross over into something else? He's already a max contract dude. Like, what does Russell Westbrook need to do? It's not like he's out here like telling jokes.
Yeah, let's not put him doing something else that basically stigmatized the black man. We trying to deal with this stigma right here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, you know
Putting
what? We
putting
can keep
putting
it. Yeah,
black
we can
men
keep.
in a dress. We trying to determine and unlock this shit right here though.
See, I just like I said, he has been. His fashion choices have been definitely beyond something that I would consider. Right. Um, A, I don't think that I could pull it off. B, I wouldn't want to try. It's not my taste. C, I don't think he pulls it off very well either. And because he doesn't go full into it. Like if you're gonna go there, you might as well go like RuPaul, right? So let everybody know. So like
Mhm.
right now, it just looks like a dude in a dressing feminine.
Yeah, man. And like you said earlier, where's the car keys? Where's the wallet? Where's all those essentials that you walking out like this with this outfit? Where's all your keys and your wallet and everything, man?
Yeah, you're just missing something. Either he needs a tennis racket, he needs like a wig, and or like earrings, a chain, some pearls,
Man, you
shoes. Like the
clowning.
whole
You
thing is just
clowning,
like
smoke.
it's just like kind of a train wreck.
It is, man. He might have been catching the Uber this day. He might have just slid a credit card in the front pocket and call it Uber, man. It is what it is. He
Hey,
he probably wasn't
if
driving it.
if you want the boys to be free like that, I mean, I think you can grab some shorts. He got all kinds of money. Some linen shorts. They still make those, right? You
I'm
can
gonna
go
go on the
commando.
limb. I'm gonna go on the limb that smoke and say he has some LA Lakers game shorts on underneath that.
The Jordans, the super low.
I'm just gonna go on the limb and say he got some damn game shorts on underneath that. That's
Yeah, but
all.
that still doesn't why he went Marilyn Monroe on the bottom.
Yeah, man. I
I'm
I
not quite
mean,
sure what that's about.
no, I don't, man. I don't
And,
get it.
but again, it's the kids. You're in your 50s. I just made 50. As you said, we didn't really have those like in our classes. I don't know who was and who wasn't, right? Because maybe you couldn't be as out about it or explore that part as much as you can now, right? You can't be as out. I don't know. Maybe it's a solidarity thing. I just chalk it up to generational. That's what the kids do these days. I certainly wasn't a virgin when that dude was born.
Mitch say I don't think he pulls it off. It's
Nah,
some gay shit. Doesn't that mean you think another guy will look good in it?
no.
I
I'm
can't.
I'm saying other guys when they dress as women, they actually go all in, so you know what's going on, not whether or not they
Absolutely.
look good. right?
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I try to stick to the heterosexual aspect of men putting on garments such as this, Russell Westbrook, and portraying himself as if he did have to, pay the toll to cross the bridge, so to speak, in the fashion industry. Because it just seems to me he's trying to start up his own business. I don't know, but just
Oh,
like
you're
the
saying
one,
that right.
yeah, like
Yeah,
he had to go see some people, and they said, "Hey, we have all the resources you need to grow your fashion line, but this what we need from you." And they brought that skirt out there and said, "We need to take some pictures on this. We need to put you out in the public eye, make it go viral, and then we'll take it from there."
yeah, but you don't. I, I mean, he already has a platform to launch a brand from. He doesn't need to go through modeling. He doesn't need to go like the bottom rung of fashion business when you're a max contract player NBA guy. It makes no damn sense. Like I can understand if you like, if you're a model and you're trying to get into fashion, sure, you might have to go through that process. But he's modeling some shit. Is that his own? If that's his own creation, his own design, then okay. If that's what it is, interesting choice.
Yeah, interesting choice, and it would have been a lot more in, uh, interesting if Dwayne Wade would have been beside him.
Right? Who knows who will cut? Yeah, I'm saying Dwayne Wade can come out and then it's even more controversial, right? Because now you don't know what he's saying. What really are you saying? Maybe he's the cue, right? The questioning. I don't know.
It might, as much as I don't want to say it, I can't say it really. I don't think it's strictly fashion. I just think it's something he had. It's an area in his alternative profession he's trying to pursue. It just seems like something he had to do. I don't know why he's wearing what he's wearing. It doesn't
Well,
make any sense to me.
right. So I don't think that a guy like him would be coerced, right? So it's the same thing. Like I say. Also, we're in we're 70s babies. So um, we're basically interested in women when the androgyny thing was going on. Like Prince, that dude wore all kinds of feminine stuff, and he was still just Prince. It took a long time for people to like adjust to it, but that was the way that dude expressed stuff.
Yeah, he's a different.
I stopped caring way back then. Like Michael Jackson, Prince, basically was just like, I don't know what it is you're doing, and then you had like the whole drag thing happen. So it to me, he's not like full drag, and it's not like I associate him with being gay. I don't get what he's doing.
But would you have a different perspective if he was to be walking with his girl down the street with this outfit on? Because down here in the A, you may see guys walking with purses, so to speak. They call them satchels or whatever. But their girl had the same damn pocketbook they have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
So
if Russell Westbrook was walking with his girl, would it make a different type of would it give you a different type of vibe as to what he has going on?
okay. All right. So I understand exactly where you're coming from. So there's a town here, like up the north coast in California, um, and this town's like famous for like weed. It's been going on there for generations. And but anyway, the men's wear their hair like a bunch of white people, and the men grow their hair like down to their fucking ass, right? And so walking down the street, you may see somebody with like hair, you're like, oh yeah, what you look like you, and then it's like full on fucking beard when they turn around, right? Um, yeah, the whole like gender expression thing, dude, like especially like cultural in different part. I just it is what it is. I don't find it attractive, right? I don't think the outfit works. It doesn't make sense to me. I think of it as like, you know, like he's trying to be a white chick in the 30s or 40s or something. I don't get it. But whatever, if that's what you want to dress as, that's what you want to present, like, whatever. Like, where's the tennis racket?
Okay. Spencer say I don't think it's a choice when you see hundreds of black entertainers over the years do it. Remember, everything in Hollywood is done for a reason. That's true words right there, man.
Yeah, but you're just conflating different things though. Like it's one thing to be a comedian or a performer and put on a dress, and that because that is your platform and that's one of the avenues, right? It's a completely different thing when you're already a star in a completely different avenue of entertainment, and you're now doing what? It's not like he has a TV show. He's not crossing over into anything. If it anything, he would be if it's a fashion line, cool. Then it would be his fashion things, like even like I'm like Kanye, whatever else he did, like it was tied to an actual venture. What is this tied to?
Yeah, I see it as him crossing over into something. Though he was trying to, let us know that he's all about fashion. He's wore some crazy outfits in the past, but also him going over to LA. I don't know. He might have thought to change levels a little bit, and he's been speaking with some people about doing his own thing, coming out with his own line. And they said, okay, we have all the resources you need, all the connects. We need for you to do this for us. And that's where we at.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Dudes are getting $1 billion tennis shoe contracts and they don't have to wear dresses. That it just it's not adding up to me. Fucking a rookie got a tennis shoe deal out of fucking China. He had his own damn shoe, like literally his own shoe brand.
Who?
I'm not seeing that the
Who?
fashion industry has this kind of pull or for this kind of distribution. He already has his own brand. He's not like some kid off the street.
But just because Russell Westbrook is an NBA player, that doesn't mean he'll flourish in the fashion industry, though. You
I'm not
still
saying
have
that.
a different type of group of people who are shot callers over there in that particular
Yeah,
industry.
I completely understand what you're saying. It's a different group of shot callers. I'm just saying that this dude is not a kind. All right, so um, the what was it? The what's his ass? Dave Chappelle. They were trying to give him like 100 million, like 50 million bucks to put on a dress. He's like, nah, you're not.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Hmm.
Somebody else is like $25 million. You're talking about a dude who got $200 million. Like, what are you saying to like? What is the what? So what would be the coercive thing for him? Like, I want to be in the fashion business so bad, I'll put on a dress. Okay, cool. That
Pretty
means that he
much.
just likes to put on a dress.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to see those individuals in order for you to have those runways and everything that they do in the fashion timeline. You're gonna
Yeah,
have to go
if
see those
Kanye West,
people.
yeah, but if Kanye West don't got to put on a fucking dress, like if Michael Jordan don't have to put on a dress, if like all these other people who have successful clothing lines, like why all of a sudden does a dress need to come out for Russell Westbrook? This seems like a Russell Westbrook. Like it may very well be that somebody said to him, "Hey, you could get it would be better for you, more advantageous if you did this," but he would have to still like sign off on being cool with it, right? Because he's still fucking Russell Westbrook and could probably get those same runways without putting on a dress.
What's advantageous about Kanye West? It looks like he has a skirt on with leggings, leather leggings. You know what I'm saying? What is this? It's
Right,
just black on
but
black.
that wasn't to get put on. But that wasn't to get put on. That was Kanye West being Kanye West. He was already on at that point. That's what I'm saying. Like you're saying, like Russell Westbrook's got to put on the high heels to pay dues, and I'm like, his dues are already paid. He doesn't have to put on the high heels anymore to pay dues. He ain't got to
Hmm.
go to the track and like he's
I don't know, man. He's in a whole different profession. He's a basketball player, so in order for him to go over to the grimy side, because you don't have to see a group of people to become an NBA basketball player. You just have to be talented and physical gifted to a point and have the height or whatever to be accepted and drafted. But in
yeah,
that Hollywood industry, we all know it's a darker side to that shit.
yeah. But he's a product of that. That's what I'm just explaining. Is that he's already been in the entertainment. Like he's got the same agent, right? They're all like part of the same agency. Like it's just like it would like he's already on track to be a 10-figure guy, right? Without putting on a dress. Like what is he gonna? It's not like putting on a dress is gonna get him into 11 figures. Like he's just gonna be a billionaire, right? Like he's not
No, it's
gonna get.
not.
He's
It's
not
not.
gonna get into 100. He's not gonna get into tens of billions of dollars as dress. Like as a matter of
Well,
fact, it probably would hinder him from the 10 billion, 100 billion. Like maybe I don't know.
I think it's more so building up the audience to what he has, in his clothing line to basically attract the audience out there. Not so much himself, but when it comes to fashion, it's all about who's willing to buy your product.
That's what I'm saying to you. That at a certain point you have to get down to he has a personal interest in presenting this way to the public. And that is not coercive at all. It is just him like making a calculation versus like what he's comfortable with doing.
Would this look good on a boxer? Would you have some positive words to say if you seen this on a boxer coming to the
Okay,
weigh-in?
so all right, so let's go through like the different thing, your different reactions depending on who was wearing it, right? So, if let's
I'll
say
be including
Adrian
the
Broner,
European fighters.
if Adrian Broner and then Vlad, not or who Kovalev, like if, let's say if you have Broner or Kovalev wearing this same outfit, what would you think?
I would think at the state right now of Adrian Broner, what he's trying to do, he had to damn punch the ticket. He had to goddamn crossover, because that I don't see him ever doing that.
Right. So I'm sure the memes would come out with him kissing like Javante Davis, and like all that whole thing would come up. The
I
controversy, is
mean,
he really
yeah,
gay? Like that would happen.
possibly.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, a bunch of people would just go like, Adrian Broner's a clown, right? And then so what would people say about Kovalev, right? Would they be like Kovalev's coming out? Like, does he have a punch on ticket? I don't think so.
They'll probably say he's drug induced and he's
Yeah.
intoxicated.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. He's just punchy. Like, like
What about
it
will it
just,
be?
like, it just depends.
What would the respect be if it was Canelo Alvarez or somebody, or
All right.
Terrence
So
Crawford, or
right, if it's
Anthony
Canelo
Joshua?
in a dress, what would people say? That would be hilarious. Like Canelo. Oh, okay. So the memes would come, but I don't think anybody would be like, he has to punch a ticket. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand like why all of a sudden like these people need to be all desperate. Like they're not like they're not entertainers trying to get to the next rung in their careers. These are guys. This dude, like he's got more money than fucking God, and will have more money. Like this is not. There's no incentive here. Like
I
to
think
get put on. Like I want to get put on so bad. Like I need to put on a skirt. Like, are you high right
I
now?
think the only boxer right now that may get away with it and earn more followers is Ryan Garcia.
Oh, Ryan Garcia. Oh, that would be her. Maybe.
He'll go from 8 million to 16 million. Because they just waiting. He's planning on going to the silver screen. He's in the process right now doing a documentary. So
yeah, but he
he's
also
on his way to Hollywood.
But he also has like a career as a model, right? So it's like kind of like it's kind of in his wheelhouse already.
Yeah, if it's in his wheelhouse, we should see him in a dress soon. If he's going to
Well, I
Hollywood.
mean, just model. I'm just saying modeling is in his wheelhouse. I'm not saying that he would be modeling skirts, but sure. I'm just, I don't know what Russell Westbrook's got going on. I thought he had like kids, but does that mean anything?
Has it been another NBA player to wear a skirt? Has there been any other NBA player to wear a skirt thus far?
But like as an outfit.
No, look, as an outfit, I'm not talking about the Dennis Rodman, because we all know Dennis Rodman was crazy, wedding dress and all. I'm talking about,
but even like
straight
lips,
guy.
I'm
talking about a heterosexual dude. I'm talking about somebody who's no question that dude, because Russell has a wife, don't he? He's married and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just I think like again, I think it's just a train wreck of an outfit. I think it's bad, but like I think he's just playing the fashion police, and this is the brave new world. You're a little bit boomering out right now, like as the kids say. It's just showing the age.
Man,
this is not the way people dressed when I was a kid. Yeah,
no, for real. They ain't dressed like that when I was growing up. You're right about that. They did not dress like that when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Atlanta, like they do have a lot of very flamboyant, effeminate, and men, right? And then just like men that wear high heels, like just straight up.
Yeah, with jeans.
Like with jeans, yeah, like just Instead of tennis shoes, they're wearing jeans and like a t-shirt. So
Yeah,
I mean, but I think that those men are generally gay, like in Atlanta, right?
you talking about
They're
right?
kind of like that.
You talking about
I
right?
don't live in Atlanta. I never, I've been through Georgia, but I haven't spent much time
I
in
mean,
Atlanta.
I'm in ATL. I mean, if a man is wearing jeans and heels, I mean, what do you think that to be? A fashion statement?
I'm saying, that's what. Listen, like I explained to you, I grew up in Prince with Prince, and Prince was knocking them down in heels the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in
Well,
famous.
they you know what they
It was
use for Prince? They call it platform shoes.
yeah,
They don't call it
yeah.
heels. They call it platforms. It's a different, you
Yeah,
know.
like you can say what you want about Prince, but he was surrounded by baddies the whole
Yep.
time.
Oh yeah, he was surrounded by the baddies, man, for real. Mitch say having money and a tennis shoe deal has nothing to do with so-called gatekeepers in the fashion industry putting Westbrook in a dress. If that's how it ever even happened, maybe he just wanted to wear it. Dang,
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. Like whatever gatekeepers you have, like I think that he is past that thing where it's like some sort of coercive effect. Like I don't understand like why he would like I need to be in the fashion business so bad that I need to capitulate to these dudes. Like I don't know. It doesn't pass the sniff test to me.
you don't think
It's people,
nobody
there's
put a
plenty of
bug
people.
in his ear? Hey, this what you
Yeah,
need to do to change levels?
to change levels. I don't. I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, look, you can wear fashion, you can wear outfits and be in front of the camera. Russell know when he walks into the arena, the cameras are going to be rolling. He understands that.
right.
But if
So
you want to start your own fashion line, you have to go through a whole different avenue to get to a place you're trying to be.
but he's already in the bit. Like this is okay. So Russell Westbrook's has had a shoe for a long time, right? Like to actually just add more things to a line you already have does not
Who
require
wears
that you
his shoe
now
though?
get
Smoke?
gate kit.
Who wears his shoe though? Name one
I,
person you
uh,
know that's on the hot.
I mean, listen. I'm in my fifth. I don't mess with that. But you know what? We can just look it up though. We can look up like is Russell Westbrook shoe like selling? I think most of them are ugly as hell. Like but whatever. The KDs, I'm sure people wear. I'm just
The K-
saying it doesn't.
KDs, I like the KDs. They're pretty comfortable, man. They're pretty comfortable. KDs, I like them, man.
Okay, well you're in the well. There
I
you
like the
go.
KDs. I can vouch for the KDs. I like them, man. They comfortable shoes, man.
I haven't seen the latest versions, but I remember he had those cupcake ones, those red velvet cakes. It was like, oh my god, what are you doing?
I mean,
Yeah,
you gotta understand. You're gonna have an ugly shoe here and there.
yeah, no, it is what it is. I'm just saying, I'm not sure. I mean, if he really wants it so bad that these so-called, these guardians of the culture now need to see you specifically you put on a dress.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know.
okay, I get where you're coming from, but I just look at it like, regardless of him having a shoe and him being a very um elite athlete and in front of the public eye, I just feel like that has absolutely nothing to do with him pursuing a fashion venture. He has a whole different group of people to go through to get his clothing line. Like you can have a stylist all day that has your clothes and everything, but when you want to venture out on your own and start your own line, that's when you have to model some shit. That's when you have to get people's attention.
Okay.
That's
In
just my opinion. It
2026,
just seems like.
so his thing.
Spence say to me, what I
Um,
see, the NBA players have been pushing the line in fashion for years. Now Russ is doing this, just made it fine. Yeah, the NBA has been pushing fashion after Alice and Iverson messed it up for everybody. So they made them wear suits and stuff. So, and then they kind of broke that down a little bit and allowed them to go back to, formal dress. Maybe this dude Smoke thinks Ryan can pull it off. I think he does.
Ryan could pull what off? Like I
The
don't. I think the
man,
outfit
man of
itself.
skirt.
I think the outfit itself, right? Like if you're gonna do it and it's gonna work for you, right? I think that RuPaul could make it work, right? because RuPaul would do the entire fucking thing. Wear
But
the
RuPaul,
motherfucking
that's what he
yeah,
does. He's a gay
correct.
man though. We're talking about straight men doing this shit.
Correct. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. The outfit is the issue. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's really, I think there's really some serious problem with this fucking outfit. But whatever. Maybe could, maybe couldn't. I'd have to see
Um,
it. I know that Russell Westbrook isn't pulling it off. I know
no,
that
he
for a
ain't
fucking
pulling it
fact.
off at all. Mitch say Westbrook is not past the gatekeepers of the fashion industry. Westbrook is not in the fashion industry. He has an endorsement deal with Team Jordan. That's not being in the fashion
Yeah,
industry.
yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. That you guys are still just really missing it. You seem to think that somebody needs to start at the bottom who doesn't need to start at the bottom. That's my overall point. Like,
He's
there's
not at
no
the
reason for
bottom.
what the rest of like. No, I'm saying he doesn't need to be hazed or go through some ritual in order to get like. If you're saying that they've looked at some market analysis and the market analysis says this outfit will help you break into this new industry, and he decided, okay, yes, let me go with this. Okay, that's strange. But still, he would have to be like interested in wearing it enough for that to happen. Because I'm sure it's not this specific outfit that does anything, or even a
So
specific
you
skirt.
believe it's zero coercion to this entire two pictures that we're looking at?
Say
Zero.
again?
You think
Yeah,
0%
I just
coercion?
don't like. Right, I just because he's not like moonlighting to like if there was okay, so if there was this other venture that was actually happening, if I saw like the Russell Westbrook line, right, like that was coming behind this thing, then I'd be like, okay, maybe this gives it some more credence to the fact that this is attached to some fashion thing. But the fact that he's already really already got fuck you money basically, why does he
Correct.
need to like to kiss somebody's ring?
Because that's just the way he's changing genres in a
Okay,
different look. NBA
you
is
keep
not
going.
the
He's changing
entertainment
genres. He's
business.
not starting at the bottom. He's changed. That's all he's doing is adding to his already considerable
Correct.
brand.
Correct.
He's not crossing over and starting from zero. And he's
His
also not
his
crossing
his
over and
encompassing
he's also not crossing over and starting from I need to kiss the ring.
his encompassing brand is orientated around sports, not entertainment, not fashion, not none of that.
Okay,
He
sports
is
is
basically a
entertainment,
professional basketball player, so that has
but
absolutely nothing. He may
but
have to
sports
kiss the ring to go over there to the fashion industry,
sports
man.
sports is first off, sports is entertainment,
Correct,
and
but it's not
but,
a
but
fashion.
no, it isn't in fashion, but it is not so. As a matter of fact, where he is where most people in fashion never get to. He already has brand recognition.
True.
Like the idea that you don't, and not only that, you don't need to wear a dress in order to get fashion recognition, to get recognition in the fashion business. There's plenty of people who are straight and never put on dresses and make plenty of money in fashion. This is
Who?
not a requirement for people to get into the
Who?
fashion business.
Who is that? Who is that?
Okay,
Who?
for us by us. Let's start there. Let's start with
Okay.
the biggest one from our generation. I
Okay.
mean, just
Okay.
like
You take the
someone that we
shortest
all know,
guy. You
right?
take the shortest guy in the room. Okay. First of all,
Okay, now he's too short.
if
Now he's too
for us
short.
by us was to put on that same skirt, it would be dragging down. And we wouldn't be able to see his shoes.
Okay, no, but the point is, you don't have to put on skirts in order to
Yeah, I
make it in the
feel you.
fashion business.
Yeah. Uh, uh, I'm trying to see if that is a sticking point right there for us by us.
So, like basically what you're saying is it's about expediency. Like you're saying that he doesn't want to start from like selling t-shirts out the back of his car to build up his brand. What he wants to do is plug into an already existing machine, and that
Absolutely.
machine says, oh sure, what you have, we'll plug you into this machine, but we feel like the best way that we understand your avenue of success would be is before you even have it, just come out in a skirt. Just put it out there,
Yeah, if you
and
want
then
our
once the brand
connection,
comes on his thing,
if you
like,
want us to plug you
dude,
in,
and you go like, yeah, kiss my entire ass, like you know
yeah,
full well that,
if you
you
want to
don't have to do that.
goddamn get plugged into the fashion matrix, yeah, you got to kiss the
Yeah, yeah,
ring.
come on, bro. Like you can
Yeah.
get plugged into the fashion matrix, not doing that. What about
Okay.
Supreme? Like I can keep going on and on and on with this, dude. Like you
I mean,
do not have to do
Supreme,
this.
come on, dog. Like you really don't truly know what they did to get where they at. Supreme is only catered to those on the high end level. You know, the real
I
Supreme.
understand. I get it. But I'm saying is it wasn't catered to a bunch of black dudes wearing dresses. Like I understand that Hollywood has this aspect to it, but it's a thing that it like the Geraldine doesn't didn't equal like FUBU or like
But
Fat Farm.
how many Supreme dresses do you know that's out there?
How many Supreme dresses?
Yeah, because I
I
look at
don't
the
know.
way the fashion, the type of fashion that Russell Westbrook
I'm
is trying
stumped.
to send. I think he's trying to send he's trying to be in that fashion industry where you have different types of what they call it, not outfits, but you have different type of garments that you put out as you would see in a boutique or something like that. That's what it seems like what Russell Westbrook is trying to do. He's trying to put himself in like a boutique type of dresser, shit that you will only
I,
find in the high end, and you need,
okay, I mean, cool.
you know what
Coming
I'm
to the
saying, and you
Grove. I
only
mean, I
have
feel
certain pieces.
you. Listen, if he feels like men are like they're going, they need the full length kilt, right? They need
Yeah, man. Yeah,
if
man.
he feels like the fashion is going into full length pleated kilts, without the pattern, right?
I mean, you can still get away
But
without.
but and he just needs to get ahead of the trend by like not even having a company like right
Hey,
during the
it's a
downtime of the
separation
NBA.
now.
It's
It's a
just like
separation. It's a
okay.
separation from a full length dress to a kilt. It's separation in
I
how the
understand. That's what
public
I've said.
view
It's
it.
a full length. I'm saying he went full length.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, this is
This is outside my genre of media.
oh, this is hilarious. Oh my god, yeah. So I do not think he's trying to get a jump on the fashion trend. I just think that this dude is tragic when it comes to dressing, and I wouldn't be surprised if they photoshopped the dress at the bottom of it.
What?
Um,
Hell no, smoke. You smoke,
but
man. Hell no. He wearing that motherfucker. No.
okay, so cool. Then he's wearing it. Even if he
He
is wearing,
wearing
I'm
that
just
shit,
saying.
dog.
I'm just saying. In the age of the internet, I don't know that he didn't Photoshop it, and if he did, he would be the kind of guy. Like I wouldn't put it past him. I put it that way. It's a hilarious fucking thing. If they did, it's a great meme.
What do you feel about what Eddie said? Call it what you want. This outfit is gay and he ain't.
Well, because I think, like I was saying, it puts the thing on cross dressers. I don't know that cross dressers are real.
Yeah, he's cross dressing, man.
Yeah, like cross
Period.
dressers aren't
It
like.
ain't no ifs, ands,
I
or
think
buts
there's
about it,
yeah.
man.
I think that specifically cross dressing equals you're not necessarily gay.
Oh my God, that's amazing. That man, me and you are somewhat from the same era, man. This is cross dressing at its finest, man.
I know, but like the thing is, there's cross dressers who've been like married and shit, and like like Rudy Giuliani was like always fucking wearing dresses and shit. That was the thing. Like, and there's like there's been
How
like
old is
even
Rudy again? Rudy is how
Rudy
old?
old as fuck. Rudy old as fuck. Rudy like my
Ugh,
parents' age, 70,
man.
early 70s. But I'm just saying that like
I want to
there
see
have
his
been like
wrinkled ass
men
leg.
married with children aren't interested in other men, but they do like wearing women's clothes. So like that doesn't it's not my thing, but apparently you don't need to be gay in order to like wearing women's clothes. Doesn't mean you want to like sleep with a man.
No. It doesn't. It doesn't mean you want to sleep with a man. It's just what they're trying to portray you as. You know what I'm saying? They're
I
trying to
don't
portray you and give the public a sense that you have options
know. Okay.
and allow that public, those individuals that's actually
Eh, yeah,
homosexuals out there, to kind of
yeah,
gravitate to you and say, oh, okay, all right, he's coming out a little bit, okay, it's taking
yeah.
time, all right.
Yeah. All right. So now, all right. So this is a different thing. Now, if you're saying that he's doing this in order to appeal to a wider audience, a broader
Correct.
audience,
Yeah,
then
exactly.
sure. But you still would have to want to wear this thing. Like you don't have to go here. Like you can do any number of things and still be like Russell Westbrook because his outfits have been, you know,
I think
they've
what
been
we're
kind of
gonna see
crazy in the
next,
past, right?
I think what's next from Russell down the line, he's gonna be out with his girl and he's gonna be wearing another one. It may not look the same as what he has on right now, but I think that's what's coming up next, man. He's gonna be out with his lady, and he's gonna have a damn skirt on, man.
You're not supposed to really be wearing white after May. I would say that also. Like, how old is this picture?
Hey, man, he might be wearing that same white skirt when snow on the ground, man. You know you're supposed to wear dark colors in the winter.
Oh, okay. So he's breaking all the rules, right?
Yeah, he's breaking all the rules because, like you gave him the damn cosign to my. Oh, he has the money. He's already the elite status, so he
Yeah,
should
like
know what colors to wear when it starts to get fall and all that.
yeah, yeah. I'm just maybe it's an old photo, maybe it's an old photo. I don't know, bro. All
No,
I'm
that
saying
shit's
is Russell
fresh. That shit
Westbrook.
brand spanking new. Goddamn it, that's
Okay.
brand new. He's on his way to LA too,
From where? From the Hamptons?
huh?
From, from the Hamptons? From his time machine in the Hamptons?
Hey, you know what goes on in the Hamptons? Come on now.
Yes,
You know the plug is always in the Hamptons.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit late in the season, but sure.
But we'll see how it works out for him, man. I just something I never do. I never suggest another man who I know. But what I see down here in the ATL, I do see individuals that's wearing the purses. Straight men who's with their girl is wearing the purses. I believe they straight. I have to give them the benefit of the doubt. But all the other stuff we just mentioned earlier, that is an everyday basis down here in Atlanta. But
So
you know,
yeah, in LA, so there's Hollywood and there's West Hollywood, and West Hollywood was incorporated by gay people, and it's like they have the rainbow flag on the poles going all the way down like West Hollywood. That's where the shops are, and there's a I think there's maybe like a culture of like androgyny that happens around there. That's not like you're gay, but you might be wearing like I don't know. It's hard to put in it like caftans and shit. You'll see that shit on Melrose Ave. And like
mm,
part of Melrose Ave is in Hollywood and part of it is in West Hollywood. It's just like what side of La Brea you're on.
I don't know, man. That shit is weird. That shit can get weird, just like down
Yeah,
here can get weird too, man.
yeah. Like see, like you were saying, like in all right. So the difference between Atlanta and what I'm talking about, like in LA, like where you and what I'm picturing this is a product of, is in Atlanta. You're saying if the dude is wearing those jeans and t-shirt and high heels, he's probably gay. Whereas if you see a man in a skirt on Melrose, he might not be.
I mean, that's two
Okay,
different
he's just as
forms.
likely to might not be than he is to be.
Hmm. In my opinion, he is. Because I mean, it's no person like, let's just say the NBA. Westbrook put on the heels of the platforms. There's a whole different conversation we having. If you put the heels on the platforms, according to how the platforms are, he may be able. But if you put it on with a skirt, it's a whole nother conversation, man. People gonna be like questioning, hey, what's going on here? There, Russell.
I mean, you could.
LeBron gonna be calling for a trade quick.
Well, listen. If he does, if he can still, like you said, there is a precedent. We still have the Dennis Rodman.
What did Dennis Rodman do?
He went. I mean, he had different shades of lipstick. He had different. He had a couple of different outfits.
Correct. So Dennis
He had. Oh,
Rodman
he dyed his hair. He did a whole bunch. Like He
did
also,
he ever? But did he ever wear a dress in there when he wasn't playing and sit down with the team? Did he ever do that?
sit down
No.
with. Well, he just sat down. Well, Westbrook hadn't done that either.
Hey, it's
To
coming.
be
It's
fair to
coming.
the
Wait till Westbrook get injured. Wait till he get injured. He gonna come in
Oh
there with
my
his injury
God,
skirt on.
he got his injury skirt already picked out.
For real. I'm serious. It's gonna be winter colors too. It's on his way, man.
Bro, come on, bro. He's not even gonna get the purple and gold. He's not gonna come out in the purple and gold skirt
Yeah, man.
like
He's
like
gonna
a
he's gonna
girl.
come with something. Wait till he get injured. Watch. It's
Um,
on his way, bro. For real.
So, free Russell Westbrook. Actually, Russell Westbrook is pretty free right now.
Hey man, I ain't dogging the black man. You know what I'm saying? I put it out there. If he put a picture out there for public viewing, it is
Oh
what it
yeah, no,
is.
I hear you, man.
It's
I don't get
it's
it.
subjected to conversation, critique, and criticism. So
It definitely seems like it is a fashion shoot. It doesn't seem like he's going anywhere or doing anything. Publicity stunt towards
okay.
what end? Who knows? Like keeping your name in he is now in Los Angeles. It's a different media market than Oklahoma City.
So this is not a publicity stunt. Hmm.
Huh.
This is all about publicity, in my opinion. It's
Yeah,
all about publicity. I mean, he might come to the first day of practice with the Lakers and they'd be like, shit, we gotta have a team meeting. Russ, you okay,
shit.
Russ? We
Yeah,
saw
how much
that
you paying me for
bullshit.
this team meeting? Hey, is the
We
team
saw
meeting is
that
part of his
bullshit you was
contract?
out there doing.
Russell Westbrook is a part of YMCA basketball in Los Angeles. Like that dude has been balling out in LA since he hit puberty. Like they ain't gonna tell that dude shit about no skirt. Like whatever.
I don't know, man. You know, it's just like dudes balling out at the Ruckers, and then all of a sudden they show up to watch the game in the skirt. Man,
Yeah,
they gonna
that's it.
run
New
him out the
York.
park. They gonna run him out the
Maybe
park, dog.
maybe New York they'll have a different thing, but New York also got their little Chelsea Village thing happening. Or they did when
Yeah,
I was in New York, but it's not like West Hollywood. Like it's not. It doesn't. They don't have their own fucking city. Like you're tripping. Like Hollywood. Like there's a reason why Hollywood is the way you're saying. Like
yeah.
the truth behind that you need to put on a dress in order to get to the next level. The truth behind that is because of places like West Hollywood, right? But yeah, but Russell Westbrook is not some little like you think Denzel Washington need to put on a skirt in order to get a title? Like I mean, in order to get a nah.
Denzel Washington has been said to be a part of the secret society.
I'm sure that I wouldn't be surprised if he is. Is he Boule or something?
Isn't he Masonic? Isn't all them
You know.
cats Masonics?
I
I
mean,
don't
they
know. I'm
have
not gonna.
different ones. They have different ones. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't follow them because I don't really
Yeah, I'm
care.
not getting into
Yeah,
that though. But yeah, you know, it is what it is.
yeah.
But it's all
Like,
good, bro. I just wanted to touch on Russell Westbrook today because it is it's different. It's a different look for him. So we'll see
So for
what
me,
everybody else has to say.
I was disappointed when he just fucking stopped passing the ball like 5 years ago. Like when he just became when he was
Oh,
just an
it was a
unmitigated
time when he
ball hog.
passed the ball. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, right. Now I'm just saying like
I don't think he been passing the
when
ball
it
since the
became
YMCA, dog.
yeah, I'm just saying when it became obvious that he was never going to pass it. It was like 5 or 6 years ago.
That's the
That's when I was
biggest
just
ball
like,
hog in the
whatever.
game, man. Russell Westbrook. He's the biggest ball hog in the game, man.
Yeah, yeah. That was when it was like I've been out on Russell Westbrook for a long time. His outfits are whatever.
Yeah.
That's for the kids to fucking care
He
about.
can
That just
ball out though. I give him that. He can ball out.
yeah,
Russell's
but he
cut from
won't
a
get you
different
there.
cloth.
He won't fucking pass, and he won't get you there.
Yeah, he won't get you
So
to the
actually,
championship
like,
now.
is he a over? Is he a net negative? Yeah, he's still at YMCA. It's all
Yeah,
about
he
him.
will not get you to the chip. He won't get you to the finals, man. Nope. So it's all good.
So maybe he is feeling desperate. Maybe you guys are right. He's at these LA parties, taking these bumps, desperate as hell. Like he just got off the bus from Michigan, and he's on the casting couch.
Yeah.
You guys got Westbrook thirsty as fuck.
Yeah, man. Russell.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get to this thing, bro. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I
Yeah,
thought that I
man.
was missing your streams. Apparently, said you've been down, so I'm glad I haven't missed it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you pulling up smoke. Always,
Yeah,
man. It's a pleasure.
yeah. Peace, peace.
All right, peace, man. Yeah, what's good, everyone? Hey, I'm a turn down the damn torch on Russell Westbrook. It is what it is. I'll kind of keep an eye out and see how it plays on these different platforms with Russell. in this situation. But as a black man myself, I'm kind of disappointed a lot. It's not something I would do, but times are changing so much to the point where guys want to wear purses with their girl. You know, they want to wear outfits like this. But I don't know, man. We have to see, what becomes of it. What's the talking points? Are there going to be any other athletes, especially professional basketball players, who steps up and talk about this? Or are they going to keep their mouth shut? I don't know, but salute to everyone who pulled up, man. Continue to support the channel. Subscribe, donate to the channel if you see fit. Till next time, I'm out.